Hello again and welcome back to the channel. Off the back of 2 big wins last week, we've now got another big game today, and looking to extend our unbeaten start to the season, we're away at Preston Nomads Cricket Club. With a load of rain on the Saturday morning, start was pushed back by 30 minutes to give the outfield a bit of extra time to dry. Joe won the toss and chose to bowl first, hoping the cloud cover and muggy conditions would suit the seamers up top. One change today, Michael Cowdrey unavailable, and he makes way for Luke Bellars. Remember him? A smaller boundary towards the hedges on the right of the camera means that Aaron is taking the first over today.
Probably 2.
And from the far end is Connor Golding.
Chase, look out! Look out! Good luck. Oh, there it is, boys. Delicious. Oh, very good.
So a solid start from the hosts, a few boundaries for the openers, and Nomads on 39 for no loss after 6.
Perfect time.
Change up with Aaron not having any luck in his first spell today. He's replaced by Tom Floyd, who can hopefully get us this breakthrough. And he does get that breakthrough. One of his away swingers manages to catch the edge on the way through, and Joey does his bit with the gloves. Nomads lose their first wicket, the score 63 for 1 in the 9th. And it's a change from the other end, with George Cave coming on for Connor, hoping he too can come into the attack and make an impact just as Floydie did. So the first power play done and dusted. Nomads the happier of the two teams, having been stuck in. They're 67 for 1 after 10. Just as the sun's starting to break through those clouds a little, another change. This time it's the Petworth Panesar, Benny Lucking onto bowl from this near end.
Oh, here we go, Ben. That's it. Oh. There, Linky. Wait. Come.
And double spin with Rowan Norday on, and hopefully looking to repeat last Sunday's performance when he took 5 wickets away at Reigate in the National. Bit of turn and bounce from the Kiwi, and as he's appealing to the standing umpire, Joe has the bails off and square legs given the batsman stumped. A great start for Rowan, and hopefully a chance for us to get back in the game with few more wickets from here, with Nomads 100 for 2 in the 16th.
Brilliant, Benny, brilliant.
Our third now from the other end. Ben Lucking combining with Joe to take our next wicket. The hosts 110 for 3 now in the 19th over. Couple of appeals from the slow bowlers, and Joe looks to continue with spin. Ben's given a rest, and Matty Boyle on now to replace him. So halfway through the innings, and Preston Nomads are poised nicely. They're 141 for 3 after 25 overs.
There.
183 for 3 after 30, and with that single, Jonty Jenner reaches his half-century. He's just taken it up a few notches in the last couple of overs, with some sweet striking to all parts of the ground. Scott Lenham on to try and get this wicket we're desperate for. In all his cricket, he's never been on the opposite side to his brother Archie at the non-strikers, so this could be an interesting dynamic. Boyle returns and he breaks the 110-run fourth wicket partnership. Russler at point takes the catch. Archie Lenham dismissed for 32 with Nomads 220 for 4 in the 35th.
Oh, here we go. Come back. Unlucky Con, effort Con.
And none of our bowlers have any answer to Jonty Jenner, who with that single goes through to 3 figures. An incredible knock with some massive sixes. He's still got over 10 overs to bat out here today. There's a real danger of this game being taken away from us single-handedly by the Jersey international Jenner. So 10 overs left and the hosts 258 for 4. They'll be looking at something in and around 350, I imagine. $298 for 4 after 43 overs. George Cave to come back on now and hopefully try to reduce this run rate. That hit is absolutely huge. The long boundary out there not far off 90 metres. Jenner's managed to carve that over extra cover all the way for 6. James Russell manages to make up the yards to get under that one. A good catch to put an end to Jonty Jenner's onslaught. He ends on 146 from just 78 deliveries, with 18 fours and 7 sixes. An absolutely incredible knock, and it will take some going to capture an innings better than that this season. So 6 overs left and Nomads 313 for 5. From here on, I think we'd have to be happy with anything under 350. KV finally has his first and Russ has another catch. This one at mid-on. Nomads now 6 wickets down. Nomads skipper Nav Patel's innings coming to an end. KV's change-up caught in the deep by Bellars, and now just one delivery left before we can get in and put our feet up for a bit. Nomads end on a massive 356 for 7 from their 50. All their top order getting a start, and Ahmad Khan ending on a runnable 42. But obviously, the standout innings was that of Jonty Jenner. His 146 at a strike rate of 187 was an incredible innings. Every shot seeming to come out the middle of the bat.
Hi guys, big thank you to Gez and Fraser for the donation, paid for all of these. Boiler, first football game, Crawley Town, back in League One. What was your thoughts, mate?
Hell of an atmosphere. Great game of football in Crawley Town. They're going up, so happy days.
The Town are back up. Alley, alley.
But we like to back our batting, and the pitch was good. We've chased well this season so far, so even though it's a big total, we like to think this is doable, even if we need to strike at a rate of over 7 and over. We'll need a strong start and a good platform. James Russell taking 1, and he's out there with Matthew Boyle at 2.
Shot, Ross.
Rossi.
Good boy. Second one, third man. Lovely bud!
Russ doesn't get over this one, and he's pulled that to mid-off. There's the first wicket for the hosts, with the score 14 for 1 in the 4th. Connor, the next man to be caught at mid-off, just turning his wrists on that, he mistimes it and gives the simple catch to become the second victim. Not the start we wanted, especially when chasing 350. The score now is 21 for 2. Scott Lenham gets tucked up, and we just can't get a partnership today. 3 down for 27 now, desperately calling out for a captain's innings here from Joey, who's the next man out in the middle. And now Boyle's next to be caught by the keeper off Nav Patel. That's a big wicket for the hosts, who now have us 34 for 4 and are only just in the ascendancy now, aren't they? Joe pops that back to become Nav's 4th wicket. He goes for 15 and the score now 68 for 5. First look this year at Luke, who joins Brownie at the crease. And we didn't get to see much of him. He's bowled for absolutely nothing. But Nav's got his fifer with the very last ball of his spell. He's torn through the Bridges top order today, and it's 68 for 6 after 18, barring a miracle. I think we know which way this game's going today. Aaron's the next to go. Those zing stumps lit up again. He makes way for 20 to score 78 for 7. KV survives the first appeal but doesn't get through the second. He falls LBW to Lenham, and next to join Ben Lucking at the crease is Rowan. Rowan bowled 2 and just one more wicket to put us out our misery. Floydie is the next man in.
Come on, push. You're cool on the 2. You relax. Go down. Well done. Forward. Yeah!
And that wraps up a very comprehensive Nomads win by just the 258 runs. Better in all departments today they were. 5 wickets for Nav and 4 in the end for Archie Lenham. No one stuck around with the bat for us, which is so vital in a big chase. As for our bowling, it could have been a bit better, but then again, sometimes you do have to hold your hands up and say well batted when a batsman like Jenner is putting every bowler to the boundary with such ease. Well played to all the Nomads boys, and thanks for the beers and barbecue after. A bad way to get our first loss of the year. Hopefully we can bounce back in the league next week as we host Bognor Regis. And then on the Sunday, we've got a chance to put things right with another visit down here in the National Cup. Let's hope that one goes slightly differently. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.